Ho ho ho, Merry New Year. The decade is ending as we know it. This is so sad. So we're gonna go back to every year in the decade and come up with the game of the year. I did not determine my favorite games of each year just yet. I have an idea for each year. I kind of went over it in my head a little bit, but just in case, I'm just gonna look through the games that came out in each year, just to see. How about How to Train Your Dragon? For the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, Wii, and DS. That's Game of the Year 2010. Moving on. I have not played any of these. None of these. Black Ops for the Wii. All right, forget all that. Let's be serious. Let's do. I played that. I played that. So in January we saw. Oh, Bayonetta came out in 2010. I didn't know that. Never played it, but you know. Just something to note. I'm not gonna choose anything that I haven't played. So, Seen It Twilight. Like I said, Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing is the first one on the board for Game of the Year for some reason. WarioWare DIY. Oh my gosh, that came out in 2010. That might be one of my choices. Mario Galaxy 2. Why not? I mean, I played it, so I guess that's technically on the board. Despicable Me Minion Mania for the iOS. I've played that. I think I have. I think. Sonic 4 releasing this year. Episode 1 at least, I should say. But I don't think that's anywhere near Game of the Year, so... Oh wait, I just realized something. I think Donkey Kong Country Returns came out this year. I don't see Sonic Colors here, but I know Sonic Colors also released there. That's the game I was thinking about. So that's what I might choose. But right now it's between Sonic Colors and Donkey Kong Country... no, not Tropical Freeze. Returns. I'm gonna go with Sonic Colors. Congratulations, Sonic Colors, your game of 2010. Now this game, not only did it... Well, let me just turn up the quality a little bit. Oh, that's only 720. This game is just a really, really solid game. It's not the best Sonic game or whatever, but like... It's just so... It's fun. It's just so fun. The game has a lot of 2D, and everyone like gives it a lot of flack for that, but that's okay, you know? It's... So 2D platforming is good. But, and when the game is 3D, it's like so satisfying because most of the game is 2D. So when you're boosting around in 3D, it's just so satisfying. Also, look at this intro, it's so good. And also, this was like the last Sonic game to have like always completely original locations. But like, as soon as Generations came out and it was successful, like it had Green Hill in it and all those levels, then they started reusing it. Like Lost World after that had Green Hill. But it was Windy Hill, but it was still Green Hill. Like, it looked like Green Hill. So this was like, this game's locations were all like completely original. One minute you're in like a tropical resort, next you're in a sweet mountain. I'm just using the names of the levels though. But you're in this planet that had all these, it was made of food. And then you're in like a carnival in the stars, and it's so colorful, hence why it's called Sonic Colors. And honestly, it's modern Sonic gameplay that the controls from Unleashed, so it's gonna be good that way. A little stuff has changed, like there's dedicated areas for drifting, but that's fine. It's just and the Wisp are really fun. I love the Wisp, even in like other games like Lost World. I still like the Wisp. They're really fun. They're a fresh new way to traverse the levels. Me as a little kid just couldn't wait to play this game. So there's also nostalgia for it. So I was like, what? I was 8 years old when this came out. I was 8 years old in 2010. So congratulations, Sonic Colors, your game of the year. Alright, let's see 2011 in video gaming. I already know what's going to be my choice for this year. Look at it. It's right here. It's right here. Look, this is Game of the Year 2011. And I'm sorry, I'm picking another Sonic game, I know, but I have to. It's just so good. Oh, Cars 2, baby! Cars 2! How could I not choose Cars 2? It's an action racing game developed by Avalanche Software. Even though I know what game I'm picking, I'm just going to take a quick look through 2011. Pokemon Black and White, that's also notable. That's a good note. Mega Man 3? Sure, why not? Skyward Sword came out that year. I played a little bit of it, but I didn't play enough of it for it to be eligible, I guess. Alright, that's enough. Let's just let's just cut to the chase. I'm just gonna look at all cutscenes. Go away, Stadia. Go away. No one likes you, Stadia. Go watch Gamers Little Playground. Because this is their footage, I guess. So yeah, Sonic Generations. This game is just so fun. Just like Colors, but like better. Like this, the modern Sonic gameplay is so fast. Like it's like Sonic Colors' gameplay up to the 11. Like even the 2D gameplay is fast. Like in Colors it was a little bit more platformy, but this is both platformy and fast. Plus there was good classic gameplay, which Sonic 4 did not have, but this game did. That super powerful spin dash is just so fun to use. It may not be completely true to how it was in the originals, but it's just a fun spin dash to use. This game is absolutely gorgeous for the time. Well, I don't know about for the time, but it just looks good. It still holds up today, especially if you play on PC, which is the PC port is very good. The story was terrible, but that's fine. Because this game really is the main focus is not the story. It's about bringing back the classic levels all throughout Sonic history, and they chose some good ones too. Like you could play City Escape in HD now, all modernized. They remixed the music and it sounds great. They made a level from 06 good, so that's also there. I'm surprised they didn't just like pretend 06 didn't exist, but they did. They looked their past in the eye and they said, this happened, so we're gonna run with it, and we put an 06 level in the game. And they made it good. Plus the modding community for this game. I don't know if this counts towards it being Game of the Year, but the modding community for this game is top notch. I just want to point that out. So if you get this game on Steam, you're gonna have like a lot of replay value and a lot of content to go through with all the mods. But that technically doesn't count for Game of the Year, so just forget I said that. I don't know how to like objectively explain why this is a great game, other than what I said, obviously. So congratulations, Generations, your Game of the Year for 2011. Now let's move on to 2012. Subway Surfers. I played that. I played Angry Birds Star Wars. This is back when I got my iPad. In 2012, I got an iPad Mini. All these are trash. I don't know why they're showing the bad games. Mario Party 9. I like that game. The car is not that bad. It's not that bad, okay? Everyone hates the car, but I thought it was fun. You're still against the people you're playing with. You're not on a team. Minecraft, oh my god. Oh, Xbox Live is a sandbox game created by a Swedish developer, Marcus Persson, in 2011. Alright, I already missed the chance to make Minecraft the Game of the Year, so we're just gonna move on. PlayStation All-Stars, I played that. I'm not choosing PlayStation All-Stars. Little Big Planet PS Vita came out that year. Wait, when did Little Big Planet 2 come out? Hold up. No! It came out in 2011, it's not... Oh. If that came out this year, I would have chose it. Don't make me choose Skylanders Giants. Don't make me choose it, because I want to choose a different Skylanders game as Game of the Year. So don't make me choose Giants. Wait, Nintendo Land! I'm gonna choose Nintendo Land. I'm gonna think of another game from 2012, and I'm gonna be so mad that I chose Nintendo Land. But here we go, Nintendo Land. Go watch Project Long Play, that's where I'm gonna get the footage. Back when it was an exciting time, back when the Wii U first came out when I was 10 years old. It was a very exciting time, so I have a lot of nostalgia for this game. And it's just a good party game collection. Like, not only, this is not the best game in the collection, it's probably like the worst one. That Luigi's Mansion game was so good, like where one person was a ghost on the gamepad, and the other people were Wii remotes and they were like trying to catch the ghost. That was fun. I played this game with my cousins a lot. Also, the single player in this game was like really good. I loved the Zelda game because you're just going through this stage automatically and you're just like beating up all these things that come at you. But there's two ways to play. You got this archer and you got the swordsman. What else did we have? The Metroid game was so good. This was like a full on shooter, and it was so fun. Like, this was probably the closest Metroid game that you're gonna get on the Wii U, but it works. I guess it works. Anyways, moving on. Alright, so I think I might know what 2013 was gonna be, but just in case, let's just... Ooh, Lego City Undercover. That was a good game. New Leaf. Wait a minute, New Leaf came out. Hold up. I don't know what I'm gonna do. NFL 25. Oh boy. Okay, so here's what I was gonna choose originally. Skylanders Swap Force. Hear me out. You might not have to hear me out because I might choose Animal Crossing actually. Should I choose Animal Crossing? I don't know. You know what? No. I'll have 3D World's right next to it actually, because I was gonna also think about choosing 3D World, but I decided not to because it's nothing really special about it. It's just a Mario platformer, and you know it's not as ambitious as the sandbox games and the more open games like Sunshine and Galaxy, but you know what? I'm choosing Swap Force. Screw it. You know what? Swap Force. I don't think I'm gonna have another opportunity to choose a Skylanders game, but so I'm gonna choose Swap Force for this year. I know you're probably like shaking your head at me because everyone hates Skylanders, but I don't. I love Skylanders. It's just such a fun series. I love collecting the toys and all that. And this game had something special with the toys for once. This game let you swap the tops and bottoms of the toys. Let me just get some footage here. Alright, watch Saku Sphere. We're going to use their playthrough. So this game was developed by Vicarious Visions. This game is gorgeous. And it still looked good on the Wii U. I played the Wii U version. Also, they redesigned the Chompies for some reason. I guess because it's a new studio, they wanted to change some things, but I believe it's the same engine I believe this is the same engine that Crash Bandicoot N. Sane Trilogy runs on. This game blew my little 12-year-old mind. I'm sorry, wait. 11-year-old, actually. This game blew my little 11-year-old mind. But this game lets you mix and match the tops and bottoms of the figures, that you can mix and match the character designs to mix and match their movesets. And this was a great idea. It's very satisfying to do. It's kind of like a switch click with the Joy-Cons, you know how satisfying that is? Clicking the Skylanders Swap Force characters together was very satisfying. I'd say it was even more satisfying. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. We'll see if he plays with somebody else. Okay, this person, oh no, he swapped the bottom, So actually this right here showcases how different bottoms could like open different like gameplay areas. Like for the climber ones, like this is like a climbing one. You could climb up stuff. That's pretty cool. And they had little sections like this. Also, this was the last Skylanders game to have a battle mode. It wasn't like a Smash Bros level of technical fighting game or anything like that, but it was fun. It was just a lot of fun. And this game still has like arena modes, I'm pretty sure. I believe, and also back to the swapping part. I think there were like 200 and something combinations. Because there are 16 Swap Force characters, 2 per element. So I believe there were like over 200 and something combinations. It was a crazy number like that. Also, as always, like a Skylanders game does, charming characters, charming animation and story, you know, all that good stuff. Also, this was the first game to have jumping, so it added a little bit. That was the thing with the first 2 Skylanders games. It felt a little bit empty because there was really nothing to do but walk around and attack. But this game added jumping, which was just what the series needed, because now there's a little bit more platforming, and you feel a little bit more engaged. So yeah. Alright, 2014. I already know what game 2014 is going to be. I don't even have to look. Alright, so Smash, 3DS, and Wii U. They are even Sakurai considers them to be 2 different games. So I'm going to consider them as such, 2 different games. But what do I choose, the 3DS version or the Wii U version? My game of the year 2014 is Smash 3DS. Not Wii U, 3DS. Let's just use Nintendo's For Glory 3DS as the background. Go watch Nintendo. So why 3DS and not Wii U? Well, first of all, 3DS is just a better game. First of all, it came out at a time, like it came out before the Wii U version. So this was our very first taste of Smash 4, and the hype was through the roof. Like the hype was through the roof already before the game came out. This version came out, I should say. But not only were we playing Smash 4, but we were playing Smash 4 on a 3DS, a handheld system, a little potato, and we were playing Super Smash Bros. On it. I remember first getting the demo of this game and losing my mind because I was playing Super Smash Bros. On a little DS. Like, that's crazy. Plus the graphics look good for a 3DS game. It ran at 60 frames per second, that's great. And it was always a consistent 60 FPS also. Oh, that was a nice hit. Good job, Nintendo. Was that... Oh boy. Oh. RIP. Also, this game had one mode that the Wii U version didn't. And it had Smash Run. Smash Run was so much better than Smash Tour. Like, Smash Tour was a joke, but Smash Run was actually fun. And I shouldn't have to explain anything about Smash 4 itself. Everyone knows about it, why it's good. Not as good as Ultimate, which now I just gave away my 18 Game of the Year. But we'll get there, 2015, we're about halfway there. 2015 is a little bit harder. It was kind of a slow... Oh wait, no, not hard. Mario Maker came out that year. Mario Maker. There we go. Wait a minute. I forgot to talk about Shovel Knight for last year's. I think Shovel Knight came out in 2014, right? Well, I would have discussed that. I wouldn't have chosen Shovel Knight, but I still would have discussed it. Shovel Knight's great. Great NES platformer. NES style platformer, I should say. I'll check a little bit more. Splatoon! Oh my gosh. But does that beat Mario Maker? You know what? Screw it. Splatoon is my Game of the Year for 2015. Easily. It blows Mario Maker out of the water. Listen, I get it. Mario Maker, yeah, you get to make your own Mario level. That's crazy. It's something we've never been able to do before. But it came with some limitations, and honestly, like, there were some stupid ones, like slopes. Were not even there, not even in an update. Checkpoints weren't even in the base game. We're gonna use Zach Scott's playthrough. Go watch Zach Scott. He has 4 million subscribers, wow. Congratulations, Zach Scott. Go away, Stadia. So why is Splatoon Game of the Year? Well, Nintendo made a shooter, and they gave it their own Nintendo flair. So you get to shoot ink, hide in the ink, and that's your cover, and that's how you refill your ink. It had a unique objective compared to other shooters. Whoever has the most ink on the map first win. Oh, no. By the time the game ends, they win. Such a unique concept, and it was so fun. And there's a bunch of different items, a bunch of different weapons that were fun to use. I really liked how the variety of this game had in its weapons. You had your blaster weapons, and then you had your rollers, and then you had your... Later on there were little buckets that you could use, the bucket weapons. Like, every weapon feels different. So yeah, like I said, solid online multiplayer shooter. But this game not only had that, but it had a great single player. Just a solid action campaign. A lot of covering and ink and hiding from enemies and stuff like that. So yeah, and I remember playing the test fire for this game and just having such a good time. I was blown away with how fun the game was to control. So yeah, Splatoon Game of the Year 2015 easily. 2016. Oh wait, Overwatch came out. Alright, that Overwatch is on the board. Pokemon Sun and Moon, don't really care. Color Splash? Mario Run? Yeah, this was not a good year for Nintendo. I saw Persona 5 somewhere. Here it is. Persona 5. I actually just started playing this 2 days ago. Like, I got this game for Christmas because I was so interested in it because Joker's in Smash. And dang, it's a fun game. That volleyball teacher guy, I want to like bash his face in. But is it Game of the Year? I can't really call it that because I haven't finished it. Like, I've only played the first like 2 hours. Alright, right now it's Overwatch versus Persona 5. You know what? Screw it. I'm choosing Overwatch. A lot of people call it overrated and everything. I don't think it is. It's just a very fun game with some quirky characters. Let's just watch this video of Overwatch worth playing in 2020. Buy your Overwatch. Just for some gameplay. I really like It's just a multiplayer game, but I like the lore and the story behind it, and this game has some great visuals. Honestly, some really unique characters for a shooter game, like a team-based shooter. Some unique character designs with some unique movesets. I'm gonna stop saying unique. Like they have a main weapon and a couple of abilities. In TF2, they have all these different weapons to choose from, and it's a little bit more complicated. That's what like the Overwatch. That's what Overwatch has over TF2, honestly, because you can just choose a character, read their little description for 2 seconds, and then you know how to play them. Kinda. What is this? What is he doing? What is this map? I've never seen that before. Anyways. And the game updated with new characters like every 4 months. And it's a good competitive game too if you're into that. Also there's Genji, he's fun. I'm terrible at Genji, but he's like so fun to play. So yeah, that's the game of the year. 2016. 2017. You got Mario Odyssey. This is a really hard year to choose. You got Mario Odyssey, you got Breath of the Wild, you got Insane Trilogy, you got Cuphead, you got Sonic Mania, Sonic Forces. No, just kidding. A Hat in Time. You know what? Screw all of those games except for Hat in Time, because I'm choosing Hat in Time. That's my choice for Game of the Year for this year. I thought about this already. Listen, like, Odyssey is great. Don't get me wrong. Odyssey's great. Breath of the Wild is, it's good, I guess. Say 50% on Hat in Time. If it's 50% off right now, I'd say go get it. Go buy it right now. Such a good game. Let's use Alpharad's game footage. Go watch Alpharad. Like, this is a 3D platformer. Like, a good 3D platformer that isn't made by, like, Nintendo. Also, this level's great. It's like a murder mystery level. That's another thing that this game does great. It has a lot of different themes for different levels. 1 minute you're in Mafia Town. That's the first world. It's kind of like your basic Mario sandbox level with some interesting characters. I love the Mafia dudes. They're funny. And then you're in this horror kind of forest, like creepy forest, and there's even like a horror level. The Battle of the Birds world was great. DJ Grooves and the conductor are some of like my favorite characters. The voice acting is great. This level is great too. It's like a super fast-paced platforming level through an exploding train. It's great. Plus there's this world where like you literally just free roam. Like this world right here. Like it takes a break from showing you all these quirky dialogue and characters and just says, okay, just explore this world. Just have fun. And I like that. I like that they give you a break from like the typical stuff, the typical formula, and just tell you explore this little world here. But yeah, amazing game. Go buy it. 2018. What am I even doing here? Spider-Man's a runner-up, but it's Smash Ultimate. I mean, you gotta choose Ultimate. You can't not choose Ultimate for your Game of the Year 2018. It's Ultimate. It's the best Smash game, and like, everyone is here. Okay, we're gonna use Vinesauce, Vinny's gameplay here. Go watch Vinny. I shouldn't have to explain why this is Game of the Year, honestly. So many stages, so many characters. All characters that have ever been in Smash. Go away, ads. The fast-paced gameplay, not quite melee fast-paced, but like, or technical, but like still more technical and fast-paced in Smash 4. It's a very good balance. Some hype character reveals. King K. Rool's a character everyone's been wanting forever. Ridley also. And some new ones like Inkling. Although people also wanted Inkling though. World of Light was also pretty good. Wasn't as... I would have preferred something with like more cutscenes and stuff like that, but World of Light's still great. And I don't really have to explain much more, I'm just gonna move on. Alright, we're on the last year now. This is gonna be a little bit tough. So in this list so far, I've played Luigi's Mansion 3. I played CTR, where is it? CTR. Mario Maker 2. I don't know what to choose. I'm leaning towards Luigi's Mansion. You know what? No. I'm leaning towards Mario Maker 2. Mario Maker 2. Mario Maker 32, oops. I'm just gonna use the direct as footage. So, first of all, you could play as Link in this game now. That's enough to consider a Game of the Year. That's part of the reason why I didn't even choose Mario Maker 1, because there's a better option, and it's Mario Maker 2. And it's just hard to go back to Mario Maker 1 after... But anyway, this game had a story mode with an amazing set of levels. Like, it's its own 2D Mario game right out the gate. So you have the amazingly designed story mode levels. But then you can make your own just like Mario Maker 1. This time with so many more tools like slopes. And so many more countless options like grappling hooks and water level changing and just so much stuff. Like, the amount of new stuff that's added is crazy. Plus, you could play all the great levels that are online. And you could also play bad levels that are online for comedic value. Plus, they fixed the 100 Mario Challenge or whatever it's called now. They fixed it so that it's mostly good levels. Like, in the last game, you would always get bad levels, no matter what. But now it's mostly good levels. Unless you go to easy mode. And then you get bad levels. like so bad, like so easy they're bad. But that's like for comedic value. It's funny. Just watch Alpha Red Plus. So yeah, Mario Maker 2 Game of the Year 2019. Also, you can play as Link, like I said earlier. And they're presumably still updating it, hopefully, beyond just Link. So that's Game of the Year for every year of the year of the decade. All right, so I'm listing every year, and I can't remember what I chose for 2012. I'm gonna have to figure this out. Oh my gosh, what did I choose for 2012? Okay, so I remember what game 2012 was. Let me just make sure I'm recording. Okay. It was Nintendo Land. That's why I forgot, honestly. It's Nintendo Land. So yeah, that's all. Let's just recap a little bit. 2010 was Sonic Colors. 11 was Generations. 12 was Nintendo Land. 2013 was Swap Force. 14 was Smash 3DS. 15 was Splatoon. 16 was Overwatch. 17 was Hat in Time. And 2018 was... Oh wait, sorry, there's another one. I forgot there's another year in the decade. 2018 Ultimate and 2019 Super Mario Maker 2. A lot of Nintendo games. That's just how I was this decade. I started off as a young little boy and ended off as a man. It was a crazy decade. Here's to another decade of good games and good videos on my channel. I'll probably start making those soon. Good videos. And I'll see you next year. Or maybe it is next year already when I upload this. I don't even know. I don't think I'm going to have this edited and uploaded by the end of New Year's Eve, so... Happy New Year. Goodbye.